evaluate situations with me and lead me towards success.
We're not adults, so just be there and like listen. I just want someone to yap to, and I just feel like I'll be fine. Like if someone just hears me talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk.
You're doing a really good job, and I don't think I tell you that enough. And I know sometimes we get into it, and it's just hard on both of us. But try to understand me more, and I'll try to do the same.
Listening is a form of love. Find resources to help you support your kids and their emotional well-being at sounditouttogether.org. That's sounditouttogether.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and Pivotal.
Check it out one time.
101.7 The Truth. It's Truth in the Morning. Bailey Coleman and the legendary Home Blow. I love when you say that.
Great morning to you.
Great morning. Good morning, Milltown. Good morning, Milwaukee.
Hashtag that part.
Okay, it's a pleasure to be here. One Mo again with you this Friday morning. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday.
Right.
What a week.
Yeah, it's been a week for real. I mean, so.
Okay, let's kick this off by letting you know you can watch us, stream us live on YouTube and at 1017thetruth.com and on Facebook Live now.
That's right.
What up, Facebook? We see you. Okay. And, get that conversation going in the chat box. We want to hear from you. You can also hit us up on our Truth Talk text line. I always get fumbled there.
212-1017. 833-212-1017.
And make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell when you're on YouTube so you never miss a minute of a live show, because we're doing it live right now, right here.
That's right.
This morning, I've had my latte for the morning.
Latte?
Yeah,
Okay.
yes, my vanilla latte.
When we talk about latte, what's the difference between latte and coffee?
They put a couple extra creams and stuff in there, that kind of deal. And, some people say when they have a latte, it's not as strong as coffee.
So it's like a placebo.
You might say that. But I got the real coffee over here now, too. I had to follow up with that because I wasn't quite feeling the tingling, the I'm awake sensation.
Okay.
Yeah, because, we get here kind of early.
Right.
Andrew beats us here. Shout out to Andrew, our producer. He lets us in.
I was going to say, I'm drinking the coffee strong today.
You drinking it strong? See, I'm from Seattle, and I gotta say, shout out to my my siblings. One of my sisters always tells me that because we do the Starbucks out there, right? And that's the home of Starbucks and Seattle's best. And so they always tell me that my coffee drinking I'm drinking weaker and weaker coffee the more years I stay away from home. Well, I've been away from home for a long time. And Starbucks, I feel like, has changed its recipe.
Really?
I think it's more robust now than when I first started, But I don't do the Starbucks everything. Every day, I want you to know that the reality is I'm a Folgers Maxwell House girl. Give me the regular stuff. Give me the regular stuff. I'll even take a generic just as long as it's good, a little punch to it.
That's a working man's coffee.
Hey, whatever. It works for me. It works for me. When I started drinking coffee, ironically enough, is when I got into radio.
Really?
Yeah, but I used to
because
love
of the early hours.
Yeah, well, I started off as a morning show producer.
Okay.
AKA, I was running to get the coffee, make sure the coffee was ready in the kitchen.
The grunt work.
When you're a morning show producer, see, there you go. When you're a new, but Andrew
why
doesn't
wasn't
have
her
to.
coffee
No.
ready? Okay,
Andrew
I'm sorry.
didn't have to. I was like the faux producer, right? So I was really an intern, but they hyped me,
Right.
you know. And I worked for some legendary people back then. And you know, as we grew on the West Coast, there's a guy that used to be a part of Sir Mix-a-Lot's crew. Y'all know the rapper Sir Mix-a-Lot, right? There was a guy in all of his videos, tall Samoan guy, and he had like a mohawk, right? I used to work for him.
Wow.
And we laughed about it. May he rest in peace. Nasty Ness Rodriguez passed away maybe about 6 to 8 months ago.
Wow.
And I was their intern at the station when he was the big man on campus. He was the big name, right? And I would go to McDonald's, which was, you had to go down the elevator and around the corner. Or if I was lucky that morning, they just wanted bagels and stuff, and I could just go downstairs to the deli because we were in one of those high-rise spots and get their bagels and whatever, lox and bagels and all that.
Wow.
I would, you know, they were always nice to me though. They always treated me to breakfast, and then I could go back and actually do production and stuff.
So
and do
you
real
had
producer
to do
stuff.
some things that
There was a
person
real
that we shall
producer
say,
there.
The person that we will not say their name had people going to the Cheesecake Factory in the middle of town.
Oh no, I didn't do that. I am going to tell you that at one point, I have people that used to work for me that are all my friends now. We still.
Did you have them doing grunt work?
You know what? It was fun work. It wasn't grunt work. And you know what?
Ask the grunt that.
I did not. Here's the caveat to that though.
Okay.
This is where it's different because I never had them do anything that I didn't, one, do myself, or two, at least come and show support. Like, I mean, there.
That made it better.
Yeah, well, they weren't. You know, I wasn't having people walk. I might have had people sleeping on billboards, but I came out and brought them food and stuff. Those were old radio stunts, right?
Use your back to lift that box.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I had them. There's a few times I had to scale some buildings or something to put up some banners, but look, it was all for a great cause.
Absolutely, it was. Absolutely.
And I was there to show support.
Continue
I was there
to make
with
yourself
him.
feel great about that. To all you grunts that had to deal with that.
No, but look, let me tell you something. A lot of the people that work for me are doing so many great things.
There you go.
I mean,
it was
like,
worth it.
It was, and they always call me up and talk about it.
Right. It was worth it for you.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was always fun. It was always fun. And it'd be like, and it wouldn't always be me to come up with a great idea. Sometimes it was them, you know. It was 50-50.
Right.
You know? And if I didn't like their idea, I was just like, yeah, no.
You know,
we gonna move forward.
To make that work sound better, you know, instead of saying, hey, we need you, we're going to have you to be our grunt.
No.
The word for it was, you're going to be our intern.
No.
Intern.
No. Let me say this.
It's the undercover word for grunt.
Let me say this. I was an intern. I was definitely an intern. They hyped me.
Right.
And made me, oh, you're going to be one of the associate producers. Okay, great. I was unpaid.
Grunt.
Bruh.
Right. Exactly. But let me say that the people that work for me, iHeart had a thing at a certain point where they no longer did internships. So if you were on the team, you was getting paid. It might not have been all you wanted to get paid.
Right.
But you were on the payroll. So most people were on the payroll. It wasn't you know.
Yeah, I remember when that transition started happening, and people would sign up to, they want to be an intern.
Right.
It's like, how much I'm getting. I'm like, how much I'm getting, so you can kind of know who I was dealing with.
Right.
How much I'm getting.
Right.
How much I'm getting.
How much are you paying me?
Right. You know what I'm saying? How much I'm getting.
Yeah.
Like, well, have you looked up the word intern? It's usually, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, there were a lot of restrictions and this and that on internships. So but no, when I got in, no, it wasn't like that. I know when you got in, it probably wasn't like that either, right?
It absolutely was.
I mean, an intern was an intern if you was doing great work, but you loved being there, and it was about the culture and the craft and learning the craft and being able to, absorb it all in and be up under people
that were legendary, that are still legendary, that are, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you're being attacked. I love you seem like you were doing the Maya P. She was a fairy. Yeah, but it was for a different cause.
We're down here at the mall. There's some fruit flies in the studio, and I'm just like, okay, if you're watching us, if you're watching us, if you're watching us on YouTube or on Facebook Live, then you'll see, every once in a while you'll see a little something. I'm going all like this, and that's what he's talking about. I'm waving for those that are listening on actual audio radio. I'm waving my hands in the air in sort of a nonchalant way,
waving like you just don't care.
Trying to,
It was a fruit fly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a whole bunch of them. So anyway.
Okay.
Okay, so when we come back, there's some serious things that have been happening here in Milwaukee.
Absolutely.
And, we got to talk about it and pick it apart because we get the headlines. But do we end up getting the full story?
Which I call the receipts.
Exactly. So we're going to talk about that and a whole lot more. It's Bailey Coleman, Homer Blow, the legendary Homer Blow.
Yep. And don't forget, y'all, this morning we got What the Business Is coming up at 8 o'clock.
Oh,
and then we also got Sip to That.
Sip to That?
Sip to That.
All right. That's all coming
Watered
your
down
way.
Coffee
It's
Bailey.
I didn't water down the coffee now.
Okay, well.
I did water down
the strength of whatever, of coffee. So it's a downgrade. So it's
what, the latte? No, I ain't got no latte. This is real coffee right here. The latte was like for starters.
Okay. I apologize.
You're checking out Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth. 101.7 The Truth and Associated Bank have teamed up for our Black-owned business give back. Each quarter, 4 lucky businesses will win an opportunity for a monthly spotlight interview. Yes, you will win 3 interviews on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. To sign up for your business's chance to be highlighted on The Truth for 3 months, visit blackbusinessgiveback.com. That is blackbusinessgiveback.com. Associated Bank member FDIC.
It's 101.7 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. When a customer chooses Pella, one of the most important things to them is honoring that trust and commitment. A lot of customers might have apprehensions about inviting someone out to their home. But when you see the experience and professionalism, you can trust them with bringing your project to life. Their vision is to be the company that people want to do business with. Watching them work from idea to installation gives you the ability to see firsthand the care taken to ensure the Pella experience is complete. When you want long-lasting comfort and reliability, it's easy to trust Pella. Every piece is specifically constructed for you and your home, always designed with innovation and rigorously tested for quality and performance. The Pella team takes pride in constructing quality windows and doors with meticulous attention to every detail. Order by the end of the month and get 0% interest for up to 5 years. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 9/30/2025.
This summer, your wishes take center stage at Wish Fest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all summer for over $1 million in prizes and earn entries into the Wish Fest prize drawings on Friday, September 26th. Your entries from July, August, and September all count. Plus, 5 lucky winners will have their ultimate wish granted. Wish big, win big. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and rewards member to play.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are much closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. Learn more at associatedbank.com/lending or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
School's back in session. Kids have their backpacks, school supplies, and new clothes. But are you ready as a parent? Families are the single most important factor in a child's academic success. This year, get to know your child's teachers. Stay engaged with their learning. Don't be shy about asking questions along the way. Because as a parent, you are your child's first and most important teacher. Learn more about how City Forward Collective is helping families, students, and schools thrive at cityforwardcollective.org.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
It's Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth from the American Family Insurance Studios. And you know what? The Truth is the proud home of Marquette University High School Championship football. Now, we have a great matchup for you tonight as the Marquette High Hilltoppers go on the road to a conference champ. Is this a conference or conference rival? The Oconomowoc Raccoons.
Raccoons.
Okay. Kickoff is set for 7 o'clock tonight. Football on the Truth is presented by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. You ever met David Gruber?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
He is.
Very
He
personable.
is.
Very personable.
Yes, and his wife is too. She's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
They're a great team together.
That part.
Gruber Law Offices.
One call.
That's all.
That's
I
it.
love that too. Love that part too. So, want to remind you, check us out right now. We're on YouTube, 1017thetruth.com. And you can check us out live now. Facebook
Live.
Facebook Live. What up, Facebook? Homie, you got some comments over there. What your people talking about this morning before we kick things off?
Definitely checking in, and we like to recognize everybody. RN Kawanda, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Sister Lorena Star Marie, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Gabe Williams, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Venus Jones, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Dr. Clarissa Lawrence, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Travis DeMatrix, great morning, love you, appreciate you. Alfonso Dupree, great morning, love you, appreciate you. So for those of you who, when you go to our YouTube page, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're on Facebook, make sure you're following us on Facebook. So that way you'll get your notifications.
There you go. And make sure you like us on Facebook too. Like us live. Mm-hmm. We like the likes.
That part.
Okay, we like the likes.
That part.
So go ahead and make sure you do that. So when we left,
somebody said Folgers is old school for
that.
real.
Hey, I don't care. I might give me some International House coffee creamer to make it different, but I like the old school. It ain't done me wrong. I wake up every morning and guess what? I take it in, and guess what?
You on your way.
I'm on my way.
You're
I
alert.
keep going. I'm alert. I'm doing what I need to do. It's making my day happen.
No mistakes. You know what I mean?
None.
There you go.
So
hype me up.
Okay.
Hype me
That's
up.
all I need is that one little in the
All
morning,
I
and
need
I'm
is
good.
one joke.
You crazy.
All I need is one joke.
You know. Now, don't get me wrong. I do the Starbucks and stuff.
Okay.
I do a Mean Pike's Place. I love that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess because I'm not a coffee drinker, when some people be like, "Yeah, I get this," I'm like, what is a
no?
pike?
It's a regular
I think
coffee.
It's a fish.
It's a regular coffee that is supposedly less bold.
Okay, yeah, I think a fish, like a
And
northern
it's
pike.
right, and there you go, and it's named after
The
Pike's
northern
Place. No, Pike's Place Market in Seattle.
Okay.
And it is where the original home of Starbucks is. That their first store was in Pike's Place Market.
Wow.
Yeah. So there you go. Little
Can
history.
you shop for northern pikes in Pike?
You know that's the place where people always see them at the market at the It's Pike's Place Market in downtown Seattle, where they throw the fish. You can go catch your fish down there. Yeah.
Okay.
So there you go.
I've seen them.
Yeah, exactly.
You got it.
You go see that there.
Got you.
Tourist attraction.
Yeah, so
There
I
you
had to
go.
go see that.
Okay, you do. That's the thing.
Make sure I'm not sleepless, though.
It's right. Whatever. It's right next to.
Sleepless in Seattle.
It's not far from the Space Needle. It's all in the same area. Okay.
Is that where Pimpin' Ken was when he was?
I got no clue. I got nothing.
I
got
told you I
nothing
was
for
going
you.
to take you to the top of the world.
Okay.
Maybe it was.
I think their structure's taller
probably
than
Vegas
Space
and
Needle, but
structure.
yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
stratosphere, yeah.
Probably. Okay.
Let's get to business.
Down to some seriousness, because it's no joke when 6 children were found locked at a Milwaukee storage unit.
Right.
Now, that was the headline, and we were all outraged. We talked about it. We grazed over it a little bit yesterday. But just to go a little bit more in depth, that wasn't exactly the case, right?
Right. It was deeper than that.
Turns out there was actually a whole family living there, right?
So, and they say that, they were unhoused.
Now it's unhoused.
Yeah.
Before it was kids found in a storage unit. Locked in.
And it initially in the headlines, it said nothing about that there were 2 adults that were there. It just gave us the ages of the 6 children, which was enough to make you mad, upset, to where the community is like, what the helly?
Right.
You know what I mean? And this is why I like waiting for receipts. And, I'm like, yeah, we heard about the situation, but I don't want to go and speak too much on it because I don't have enough details. You know what I mean?
Right.
I need to know a little bit more before just diving in and saying, yeah, and it's terrible, and it's this, and it's that. So I brought up the notion like they could have been calling themselves living there because it's a lot of people that because of the price of rent or maybe lost a job or whatever and they can't afford, or they ran out of help from family and friends because they may have wore out their welcome and people felt like they'd done all they could do. So it's like, all right, well, to rent this storage unit is only this a month. We can handle that between whatever it is that we're doing. And sometimes it may be just a mother. But in this situation, there was a man and a woman, a 26-year-old woman and a 33-year-old man. So we see these things happening more and more often, in my opinion, where you hear national stories. And we made national news again with that.
Right. But it was the headline before the actual. But apparently, right, and that's what they want to do. But apparently, so the parents weren't there when the children were discovered.
Right.
So there really was a 2-month-old,
a 2-year-old,
a 2-month-old, a 2-year-old,
a 3-year-old, a 5-year-old, 7 and a 9-year-old.
So
yep,
there were, and the eldest was 9.
Right.
And the youngest was 2 months.
2 months. That's enough to make you so upset in itself. You feel what I'm saying? Like
that they were, because some parents would say, "Oh, if it was a 12-year-old,
Yeah. A little bit more understanding.
Right.
But, nine, yeah.
There should really not ever be a point where you would leave your 9-year-old
unsupervised. It has to be an adult there. You feel what I'm saying? Even in a crazy situation like this, there has to be an adult there.
Because usually kids start babysitting at around 12. But anyway, they are not in a house.
Right.
They're in a storage unit.
Right.
Which people would say, now that you say that the parents were living there with them. The 2-year-old
identified them
allegedly
as the parents.
Okay,
yeah,
right.
so,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it seems like it's common, like, this, and then these, that they might be, but they haven't officially said that they are the parents. But they were talking about charging them with neglect. But now it's kind of
well, here's the thing. Okay. Now, if you come in and the kids look neglected, but they did say in the story that none of the kids looked,
had any injuries.
They didn't look, abused or anything like that. They looked like they were all good. So they were taking care of them. They were taken care of. They weren't wanting for anything. There was nobody malnourished. Wasn't none of that stuff going on. They look good.
Yeah. I can't help but believe that there were some, because everybody got to use the bathroom, and kids tend to have to use.
And there's no bathrooms,
right,
in the actual units, but I'm sure on the property.
But do you think they were, like Southwest, free to move about the cabin? You know what I mean? I would think that you would be like, all right, but you better stay in there.
They must. Well, you know what? Okay.
Now, if they had a hookup with the manager or somebody there, then they could say, like, we ain't gonna look at these cameras.
Right. Well, no, because there was a guy that they interviewed. It was out there, and he said,
"We got that clip. Can we get that clip?"
Oh yeah, can we get that clip?
Andrew.
Okay, Andrew's getting it for us. But there was a gentleman out there that was saying, "How could this be? I have never seen a child in here, ever."
Somebody lying.
And he was just like, all these cameras.
Right.
Andrew's gonna play the clip for you. Got it, Andrew? Okay, here we. Okay. So, I mean, it's kind of like, how could that ever happen?
Right.
How could it ever happen? Because,
Yeah.
And you got to wonder, I mean, clearly they said they were unhoused. So they're kind of, and in the beginning, it sounded like they were going to throw the book at them, whoever these kids' parents were, right?
Right.
But now, they're unhoused, which changes the whole headline, right? Changes the whole headline.
So we're going to let Andrew get that clip, and then we'll come back to it.
Oh, okay. He's looking for it. So anyways, it's just one of those things. It's just one of those things that you go, okay, the headline said this, and here's actually where we are. But I want to know what you think should happen from this point on.
Right.
Should the parents be charged with neglect because they had the kids living in a storage unit? Or should this just fall by the wayside and they get the help that they need to get into an actual home? What's the True Talking text line, Homer?
833-212-1017.
We want to
833-212-1017.
We want to hear from you. When we come back, we'll have that clip from my guy Andrew. All right? You're checking out 101.7 The Truth. It's Truth in the Morning.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
At We Energies, we're committed to building a bright, sustainable energy future. We're investing in clean energy projects like solar, wind, and battery storage. As a leader in the decarbonization effort, our goal is to achieve net zero carbon emissions from our generation fleet by 2050. It's part of our plan to provide the affordable, reliable, and clean energy you depend on. Learn more at WeEnergies.com. We Energies, people you can trust, energy you can depend on. This message was paid for by the stockholders of WEC Energy Group.
Friday Night Lights now officially lives here. 1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette Hilltoppers football. Tune in Friday night as the Hilltoppers travel to take on the Economawalk Raccoons. Join our coverage starting at 6:30 p.m., leading up to kickoff at 7 p.m. Marquette Hilltoppers football is presented by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. And sponsored by Left's Lucky Town, C.G. Schmidt, Capital Insurance Agency, Boyle Fredrickson, Annex Wealth Management, Magic Productions, and Burghardt Sporting Goods. It's time for Truth Takes, a thought-provoking commentary on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Here is Tory Lo with his truth.
It's official. July 5th is Tory Lo Day in the city of Milwaukee and Milwaukee County. I am humbled to receive this proclamation from the mayor's office and the county executive's office. To me, this day represents life and purpose and being driven by passion to serve and empower others. It's about being unselfish and answering the call to help those in need and living life with intention. Despite challenges and obstacles, I remain focused on creating real change in my community, county, and state. This recognition isn't about me. It's about the collective efforts of those who supported me along the way. It's about the resilience and determination that defines my journey. As we celebrate this day, I want to leave you with a challenge. What will you do to create positive change in your community? Will you get out and volunteer, mentor, or simply be a support to a friend? Whatever it is, I urge you to take action. Together we can build a brighter future, one that's filled with hope, opportunity, and empowerment. I am honored to serve, and I am grateful for this recognition. Let's continue to uplift and support one another, striving for a better tomorrow. So what does Tory Lo Day mean to me? Let's make a difference together. Let's stay committed to our purpose and keep pushing forward even in the face of adversity. I'm excited to see the impact we can make, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to serve alongside such an amazing community. Now, my question is, what does Tory Lo Day mean to you?
This has been Truth Takes on the award-winning 1017 The Truth. Listen to The Tory Lo Show weekdays from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m.
Well, we got backups along westbound 94 starting at 17th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. Eastbound's now slowing down from 70th Street through the Stadium interchange. 43 north and southbound so far so good. Northbound 41 a little bit tight around the North Avenue curve up to Burleigh. And then westbound 894, the delays are pretty much connected. So now we got backups from Forest Home through the Hale all the way up to Lincoln. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Today, partly cloudy skies, slight chance for a shower far to the west, a high of 74 at the lake, 78 inland. Tonight, showers and storms likely, mostly cloudy, a low of 63. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 1017 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Seventh and Silver Spring for a report of children locked in a self-storage facility. The urgent call for help coming in just after 1:30 a.m.
Police are on scene requesting a forced entry. They believe baby is locked in one of the storage lockers.
But it wasn't just one baby.
Update from the police. They believe there's 2 children locked inside the locker.
Or 2 inside the locked storage unit. Instead, Milwaukee police say they found 6 children, ages 9, 7, 5, 3, 2, and a 2-month-old. All of them alone.
I came here around 10, maybe before 11, just to check my unit.
Donnie Earl did not want to be on camera Tuesday, but says he didn't notice anything out of the ordinary when he checked on his belongings Monday night, but is disturbed by this discovery.
Confused. I don't even know how to respond to it. Why would anyone keep, did you say 6 kids in a storage unit? To me, it sounds a cry for help, maybe. Or maybe just needed help.
Police say they have 2 adults in custody, a man and a woman. A police arrest log shows the 2 were arrested early Tuesday morning at the storage facility. Police will not confirm the adults' relationship to the children.
Hannah Hilliard is joining us live tonight.
So they're not confirming their relationship to the children, but so then the children weren't necessarily there alone.
You know what? I have.
Or did they have a master bedroom in there? And
no, I've gotta add this into the mix. You know, I'm very attentive, so I pay attention to detail. And what I just heard, they couldn't have been inside the storage bin with the children. Other than that, how were they going to get out if it was locked?
They weren't in a bin. They were in a unit, which is a bin is like a dumpster or something.
Mm-hmm.
They were in a unit. They were all in a unit, right?
Mm-hmm. But to be in with what they call unit, which is what the guy said, he went to check his unit.
Right.
And, you know, he didn't see anybody. So the door that they showed that the lock was on.
Right.
Somebody had to be outside to unlock that lock to open it up. If you looked at that story, it showed a lock.
But was it
on that storage unit? That's what they call them, the unit.
Right. The question is, I mean, were they showing his unit or were they showing? See, because with
they
TV,
show a unit.
Right, a unit.
Mm-hmm.
But that doesn't mean that the unit that they showed was the unit of the people where the kids were.
Well,
that
no. I know, but it showed you what a unit was.
Right.
So therefore, it wasn't like they were living in the common space, the open area where you walk through to get to your unit. So they, you know, they're showing like, no, this is basically what
it looks
law
like
enforcement came into.
Right, because that's what it looks like from the outside. I mean, we don't know whether or not, and I'm assuming that there was another side to the unit where you could get out of.
No, I got units because of the Homer Bell Foundation.
But do you have one there? And are all of them there? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right? Because there could have been another one. I mean, how would the parents get in and out?
This is what I'm saying. They had to have the key.
Oh.
You hear what I'm saying? That's why I said locked. They were locked in a unit.
Right. Because where I have a storage unit, and there is another side. There's a door on the other side of it.
Yeah, the ones.
So
ain't no.
There's
door.
a garage, the garage lift part, but in the back of it. Wow, because the back of it, there's a door to exit.
You in there? Well. You in my unit? You in there?
That's
you in there. It's just like having a rodent trap, and like once you get in, you ain't getting out.
You ain't getting out. Okay.
So if I lock you in it,
what's going on, Andrew?
So if the police aren't confirming the relationship, doesn't that sound like human trafficking to you?
With a 2-month-old? No.
That's what. No, you don't think so?
Not with a 2-month-old.
2 months to 9 years old.
I think that's a stretch, in my opinion.
The oldest one is 9. I mean, generally,
and they said that there were no injuries.
Right. The kids looked okay. They weren't. Yeah, they weren't bruised up or nothing was going on.
Right. So
as far as that was concerned, the thing is, would you traffic a 2-month-old?
That's where I'm going. Like,
would you traffic a 2-year-old?
Wouldn't that be doing too damn much?
Wouldn't you want to? I mean, even a 9-year-old is like. They usually traffic like teenagers on up, right?
I mean, there's some children.
There's some children. Okay, but you don't.
Yeah.
And there are people that say that they were raised to be trafficked, right? That they were raised. There's, I've seen them on Dr. Phil and such, right? That they were raised to be trafficked.
Right.
So I'm not putting that out of the perspective, but,
I just think it's weird that they didn't confirm the relationship with the adults.
Because I think from the point of that happening, there's the investigation. So they got to investigate. So I don't think that, because we often jump to conclusions like the way they gave us the headlines.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, and you upset, then you find out like, okay, yeah, I still think that this is a bad thing.
Right.
But I get it. So I think that we have to let these investigations play out.
Yeah,
it's like how they arrest some people and then they let them go because it's like, okay, this wasn't the person.
Right.
Even in the CK situation.
Yeah. You just don't know. You just don't know until they, and they're going to investigate and we'll find out more.
Yep. I think we're going to find out sooner than later.
Oh, yeah. Because if these kids were being trafficked, that's a whole nother bag right there. That's a whole nother situation.
Mm-hmm.
Which, but it seems more likely that they were, and they mentioned they were unhoused, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it went from, these kids are locked in storage and unattended or whatever, to, it appears that they were unhoused all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like they're trying to scale back the story and go take more of a left turn with it and say that these people probably just needed to find some place to live.
Yep. On our YouTube page, let's see. Got to say great morning to Gwendolyn Simpson. I love you. I appreciate you. Said, no judgment here. We don't know the details or circumstances. I will, however, pray for the best for this family. Alfonso Dupree, my D, said, living in storage units is very common in other states. Kids, no different. People make but choices. I got to correct that, Alfonso. Choices, no reason to take their kids. They in survival mode.
There you go. From our True Talking text line at 833-212-1017, Christina said, if these are the children's parents, they should not be charged if they're in fact homeless. We need to help people. Adding charges and taking their children isn't going to make them better. Show them kindness and grace and help them get on their feet. I agree with you, Christina. I agree with you. You got to be able to, at some point, we got to be able to say, okay, let's do what we can do to help these folks. Another one on the Truth Talking text line, Mr. Wright, how you doing?
Good morning. How you guys doing?
Great, great. So what are your thoughts?
Well, my thoughts is, so one is the news. You got to always look at the narrative. The news, it's news, so news sell. They go by ratings, so of course they're going to put the story out that way to try to feed you a narrative to attract you. If they just say, family that's displaced in this, nobody don't really care about that. So it's the news. So they want to change the narrative to make it look like more than what it is. As far as the people in a situation, if they are the kids' parents, I feel like they should not go to jail. It's their kids. They need help. They don't need jail. You know what I mean? I mean, it should be some kind of repercussion. I don't know what that looks like or what that should be, but at the end of it all, it should be some help. So that's my view. That's how I feel. That's my truth.
Thank you, Mr. Wright. Thank you very much. And so, I feel that not only is he right, but we gotta start. This is how you build those relationships and get more kindness in the community.
Absolutely. Tila Pink, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you on the YouTube page. Said, because it's good news. It's a sad situation and clearly a family in a crisis. Rachel Dwyer, great morning. Love you. Appreciate you. Said, I'm wondering if the parents had to go to work. If that's the case, the cost of child care would take every penny they make. So the choice would be to feed them. Agree with Christina 100%. We'll come back, I guess, after we take care of some bills.
We've got White Widow on the line, and we'll come back to her right after the break. You want to get in on this conversation on our True Talk and text line? The number's 833-212-1017. It's Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth from the American Family Insurance Studio.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
This is 101.7 The Truth's Kyle Wallace, and the time is now, Milwaukee. Truth to Power is your platform, and on my show, our community always has a voice. There is no topic that is off limits, and I always give you my authentic opinions on how I feel, because keeping it real is the only way I know how to get down. Listen to Truth to Power with me, Kyle Wallace, every day from noon to 1 p.m. on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth app, and streaming live on YouTube at 101.7 The Truth. Milwaukee Black Talk.
Pull up
to Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee and shoot your shot at big wins for Sweet Ticket September. Play with your rewards card for entries. Score triple on drawing Thursday. Win slam dunk prizes like cash, reward plate, and tickets to see the Milwaukee Bucks in action. Sweet Ticket September. You ready for this? Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
The Humane Animal Welfare Society, HAWS, believes in keeping pets healthy and families together. No one should have to choose between rent and veterinary care. The Wellness Clinic at HAWS Animal Shelter in Waukesha offers important basics of dog and cat care to our community. Pet owners can schedule general exams, sick visits, receive vaccinations, even get preventatives and nail trims. Appointments are available weekdays and can be scheduled by calling 262-542-8852. Contact HAWS of Waukesha today for your pet's care.
Celebrate the reigning queens of disco with Disco Divas, running at the Bradley Symphony Center September 26th through the 28th. Principal Pops conductor Byron Stripling will lead the Milwaukee Symphony Orchestra and an all-star trio of vocalists in all of your favorite hits from the disco era. Think Donna Summer, Patti LaBelle, Diana Ross, and Chaka Khan, as well as the Bee Gees, Earth, Wind & Fire, and even Michael Jackson. Those silky high strings and thumping bass lines will never sound better as you dance and sing along in your seat to tunes like I Will Survive, We Are Family, I'm Coming Out, and more. So what are you waiting for? Get those sequins out of storage and call the box office now at 414-291-7605 for Disco Divas or visit mso.org.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Coming to you straight from the American Family Insurance Studio on 101.7 The Truth. It's Truth in the Morning. Bailey Coleman and the legendary
Homer Blow.
Hey, got to remind you that the What the Business Is on Truth in the Morning is powered by We Energies. That's coming your way at 8 a.m. this morning. Energy you can depend on. That's We Energies. Call in right now at 833-212-1072.
Not yet.
Oh, my bad.
At 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. Blow us up.
It's coming your way at 8 o'clock, y'all. I was just reading the
I got you.
paperwork.
I understand. That's why I was like, let me help my sister. And like, yep. Because them lines would blow up like we doing one call. That's all.
Oh, you know it.
But yeah, so with talking about the call, Christina, and again, the comments that are coming over the YouTube page. We have the King 414, great morning, love you, appreciate you, said, and this is why it's called tell-a-vision. They give partial details and over-dramatized stuff to keep people talking and distracted. Kimberly Harris, great morning, love you, appreciate you, said, then let out all the women who are locked up for the same thing. And I'm going to speak on that. Donna Wilson, great morning, love you, appreciate you, said, we have things for people who on drugs, they give them housing, but if you fall on hard times and not on drugs, it's nothing out here to help. Gwendolyn Simpson said there are so many families suffering in our city. This situation could just be one of many that are happening.
Let's hop on our True Talker text line and get White Widow. And we have Keisha waiting as well. White Widow, good morning. And so what are your thoughts on our conversation this morning?
Good morning, Milwaukee. Good morning, Truth Nation. Someone's got to advocate for these kids. Number one, did the 9-year-old have a cell phone? Number two, if that storage unit was locked, it's locked on the outside. If there was a medical emergency inside of that storage unit or outside, it would have taken maintenance to come and cut that lock off, or the fire department, whoever is necessary. This is not acceptable. My heart goes out to anybody who's homeless. Last month, I tried everything young mom living in a basement, 8 months pregnant. She had the baby. I mean, she didn't even have diapers. I mean, social worker and such we took her to, but, I got to advocate for that baby. And the fact of the matter is, no, it's not acceptable to do call 211. What's your housing history? Really, were you driving around in a car, parents? And if so, why didn't you take the kids? No, it's not acceptable in anybody's realm. There could have been an emergency, or we could be talking about 5 children who perished. Unacceptable. Back it up. Find out what happened. If any social program dropped the ball on this family, 211, Section 8, Erica Crawley downtown down there, all the other nonprofits that are digging in our pockets, and yet we watch our people struggle out here. The layers to get to a social worker, 8 weeks now if you go downtown to the welfare, on 76, the welfare building. It was 2 weeks 3 years ago.
Wow.
Milwaukee County didn't do their upgrade for Medicaid for 2 years because social workers are still working at home. Hey, Tony Evers, have the state and federal workers fight for them to sit at home. We're suffering out here. You need that cohesiveness of an office setting. You need to brainstorm. You need the conference room. They're empty. My Choice, all of these companies we're hired with, they're empty. So thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. She's preaching right there.
Absolutely. But, it goes back to, and I know, Keisha, we're definitely going to get to you. But the thing is, what kind of message would it send if we're saying that they shouldn't be charged? Does it send a message of, okay, you down on your luck, you can't afford to pay rent at a place, get you a storage bin and live in the storage bin. Take you and your children.
Bin, units. A storage bin is a small container.
Okay, I'm saying.
You have people thinking that these kids were in this small black container.
It showed the unit. It showed the unit.
Yes.
So, okay, unit. To the unit, to the wall. Okay. But no, I think that, again, we have to remind people that this is not okay. We understand that there are people that are doing it, but it's not okay.
No, it's not okay.
Right.
It's not okay. And so don't think by any stretch of the imagination that we were saying it's okay. It's just that for some people, if they're unhoused, they may think it's better than no roof over our heads.
Yep. And
we can't fit all these people in a car.
And if if there are no charges, what Kimberly Harris said, then let all of the women who are locked up for the same thing out. So you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
because a
so
lot
there
of
are
those women that
had
not necessarily in a storage unit.
Yeah.
But in other things, they'll be like, oh, that's child neglect. You can't do this. When is the last time they've been to the doctor? When is this? When is that? They do.
Yeah.
If we're going to say that, okay, that's where White Widow was preaching for real.
Right.
You got to really look at it from that perspective, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right, Keisha. Thanks for holding on. We appreciate that. You're on 101.7 The Truth in the Morning. What are your thoughts on our conversation this morning?
So I feel like the parents should not be charged. It just should open everybody's eyes. The overstimulated economy here in Milwaukee. A lot of people is a check or two away from possibly having to be homeless.
That's
true. It's just sad and it's unfortunate. No way rent should cost more than one full-time paycheck. No way.
Mm-hmm.
I can just imagine. It's 6 children.
Yeah.
How much is the 3-bedroom in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the ghetto?
Right.
$1,600.
That part.
We put up a thing, and I'll probably have Andrew pick that up again and put it on our YouTube and Facebook Live page. But you'll be able to see the median prices.
Yeah. Well, let's just everybody remember to call 211 if you're in a situation where you need immediate assistance. 211 can get you rolling.
Yes.
A lot of people.
And thanks, Keisha. We appreciate you for calling in.
That I've heard on other topics and subjects that we know affect our community directly have said the nightmare that they've had with 211. and it's inundated. You feel what I'm saying?
I'm sure, but at least there's something.
Oh yeah, I know.
And don't forget about these other organizations like the Salvation Army.
There we go.
Salvation Army, you don't know what you can get until you go there and you talk to them, because they try to serve the whole person.
Absolutely.
So, Andrew, are we ready for Okay. Let's take Al and then we'll go right to the break. Al, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing fine, wonderful. I'm not here to condemn anybody, but I would say maybe a good thing, maybe start focusing on having all these kids. I mean, if you really know you don't have the income, why keep having these kids? And then I know a lot of people talk about nonprofit organizations, but we can't keep putting the responsibility on nonprofit organizations. Because when you decide to have a child, that responsibility falls on you. And since we're talking about Medicaid and everything else, maybe we should take some of this money and put it back in NPS and maybe start talking to these young boys and young girls about making all these unnecessary children that they really does not need, because it comes with a big responsibility. And I would say this also. For these people who says, the Bible says, be fruitful and multiply, you ask them why they don't have 10, 12, 15 kids. So you might want to think about yourself first. Because I hear a lot of people talk about that, and abortions only cost $500 if you do it real soon.
Al!
I would do that, and I do donate for that.
Al! You do?
Yes.
Al! Oh, my. Al, we'll talk to you later. See? Al always trying to set something off in here. Alex.
Truth in the morning.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, Al.
I guess.
What's good? I mean,
Al always got plenty of shenanigans. All right.
Man, that's truth in the morning, though, baby. I'm just saying. It's going to be a picture of Al. We're going to put up a picture.
Y'all, I love Al. I love me some Al. That's all I can say.
Hey, look. Get ready. Because coming up after this break, it's what the business is.
Okay, yeah, that's what.
Truth in the morning.
Right after this break.
Powered by We Energy. So get your calling in. Start calling now.
Yeah.
You got a business that you want to support. You got an event that you're trying to promote. This is your chance to get free advertising. Compliments of We Energies on the Truth and Truth in the Morning.
There you go. That's coming your way next. 1017 The Truth.
From the biggest stars to the greatest moments. Behind the Bucks is Bucks history like you've never heard it before. It's all on Behind the Bucks on the Bucks Plus audio network. Behind the Bucks is presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. Available now on bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the new ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
Do I dare even answer this man's call?
Sure. Are you there?
I ain't even answered the damn call yet, man. Bob, keep this on. Bob, listen to me. Keep this on the subject matter, and if you can, we can't take your call, man. You distracted.
Okay, now look. Since you don't listen to Linda about getting married, at least take that thing around your neck to push when something happens.
Watch all your favorite 1017 The Truth shows by subscribing to 1017 The Truth on YouTube.
Tired of hearing no from other banks? No to a loan? No to a checking account? Just no? At Brewery Credit Union, we find ways to say yes. Yes to second chances. Yes to rebuilding credit. Yes to helping you save, borrow, and thrive. Work with our credit specialists and move your financial life forward. Brewery Credit Union, Milwaukee's best place to borrow and save. Visit brewerycu.com. That is brewerycu.com. Federally insured by NCUA.
Fall in Milwaukee, where the air is crisp, the drinks are cold, and the good times are just heating up. Stroll Milwaukee's lakefront and explore its parks as they burst into a kaleidoscope of golds, ambers, and reds. Raise a glass at a beer garden that feels like a neighborhood block party, Milwaukee style. And just as the temps fall, Brewers baseball is turning up the heat. October dreams are made right here. This season, every color, every cheer, every sip, it all comes together in Milwaukee. Craft your perfect getaway at visitmilwaukee.org.
The biggest snowflakes out here are always been the white Republicans, who are so gung-ho on protecting the feelings of white kids while they ignore the needs of other kids. If Milwaukee's youth has a problem with fighting, well, white youth have a problem with being destructive and offensive. So it is sad that our government is actively working to de-emphasize educating and uplifting students of color in different backgrounds on college campuses. That emphasis is going to be diminished, and the only kids that will suffer will be our kids. They were willing to hold up the advancement of the state of Wisconsin because they disagree with DEI. What are white Republicans afraid of? Why are they afraid to face the fact that their grandmas and grandpapas were part of a system which purposely held black folks back and failed to give us the access that we deserve? Until these politicians stop ignoring these egregious acts of hate and racial incidents, America can never be great again.
Catch Truth to Power with Kyle Wallace every weekday from noon to 1 p.m. on 1017 The Truth and The Truth app. You are listening to the home of Milwaukee's realest conversations. 1017 FM, 1510 AM WGKB Waukesha and W269DL Milwaukee, a locally owned Good Karma brand station. This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
What the business is.
Yeah.
We all here for our men and our women and our kids. Everybody, what the business is.
Yeah.
You got the business, let me know what it is. Hey, what the business is. You got the business, let me know what it is. Come on, y'all. What the business is, yeah.
That's my guy Dame right there.
Yeah.
That's my guy Dame.
Yeah, live freestyle. Me and Dane was on. I was like, Dane, come on, spit something over that, man. We can use that.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's 1017, The Truth from the American Family Insurance Studio, and it is time for What the Business Is on Truth in the Morning. Let's go to our first caller.
Powered by We Energy.
Oh, that's
Energy
right.
you can depend on.
There it is.
Again, call in right now if you're not one of the ones already holding at 833-212-1017 to shout out your very own black-owned business or black-owned business that you love. That is 833-212-1017. Call in now to shout out your business or upcoming event.
There you go. We're going straight to the lines, too. Satima, you're up first. What the business is.
My business is 5 Points Art Gallery and Studio. So I'm taking a break to pitch to y'all from making art. But 5 Points Art Gallery and Studios is a historical building. Used to be the former Johnson Gooseby Funeral Home and Services that's been renovated into an art gallery. Renovated, and re-innovated because it's a new life.
There you go.
Mixed-use art space that has housing, a culinary arts kitchen, studios, as well as premier art by artists of color and other marginalized groups. And so I wanted to welcome everybody to come to this space. We are open Saturdays and Sundays from 12 to 5, but we also have an upcoming art and music festival called Save the Gallery, as the gallery is in threat of foreclosure due to a balloon payment due to our lender. And so we want to provide an immersive experience for people to demonstrate the community and the talent that has walked through these doors, and also share that experience with people. But it is a fundraiser, so it's affordable tickets, but we will have art workshops, we will have a panel, we will have live music and poetry, we'll have food vendors and more. So we welcome people to come out Saturday, September 27th from 12 to 10 to experience all this, and then show up for the community and let people know that we need to stay here.
All right, give the address again.
3514 North Port Washington Avenue is the intersection of Port Washington and Keith Avenue.
Thank you.
All right, next up, Tiffany. What the business
is.
Good morning. I am Tiffany. I add more affordable credit. We are a credit restoration and financial education here in the city of Milwaukee. and we are looking to empower, educate, and help people with raising their credit score, whether they need to purchase a home, buy a car, or just have overall good credit to save on money and interest rates here in the city of Milwaukee.
What do they need to do?
They can reach us at moreaffordablecredit.com. That's more with 2 O's, MOORE. Or they can email me at admin@moreaffordablecredit.com. And then just for Truth Nation, the 7th person that texts is 855-462-5727 and text the word truth to that number. I'm going to give them 50% off our enrollment.
All right. Give that text number again.
Okay, that's text the word truth to 855-462-5727.
All right, great.
50% off.
Okay, that's what I'm about.
50% off, yes.
All right, thanks, Tiffany. Up next is Patrice. Patrice.
What the business is? Gonna tell us what the business is?
Good morning, y'all. How's everybody doing today?
We're doing great.
It is your neighborhood friendly massage therapist and wellness practitioner, Patrice, in the building. Hey, now.
Hey.
I was calling to give y'all a heads up about Calm Wellness Services. Of course, I try to stay as connected as I can to letting the city know and the world know the value and importance of self-care. I know it's a big trend, but it should be beyond a trend. It should be an everyday focus for us, and especially in our community. And I'd like to invite you all to come visit us at Calm Wellness Services. The address is 6333 North Green Bay Avenue. We offer intentional and intimate opportunities for self-care via massage, sound therapy, Ayurvedic practitioners, and things like that. So if you'd like to know more about that, please feel free to visit my website, which is WellCalm, like, you're welcome, but Well, WELKALM, just like the business, .com, and you're invited to come hang out with us. Of course, I believe that wellness happens in multiple forms, so it's not just, typical practices, massage, yoga, things like that. So I'm also hosting an opportunity for people who are into music. As they say, music calms the savage beast. And I have a very special event with Mr. Chris Crane coming up on October 11th, and the information is available on the website. So if you'd like to come and listen to some music in a wellness environment, this is an opportunity to take advantage of that as well. If you just want to know more about it, and you're like, Patrice, I don't want to go to the website, and I want to call and talk to somebody, because, that's what we like sometimes, that personal interaction. I invite you to do so by calling me at 414-909-2488. That's 414-909-2488. I know these little bubs come in and you're like, well, how do I remember everything? You don't have to. Just call me and chat with me. I'd love to share more with you about what we have going on at Calm Wellness Services.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Patrice.
Have a great one.
All right, up next, Sherelle, what the business is.
Can you tell us what your business
is?
Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. I am Sherelle of Coloring for the Soul. Currently have my first publication out, Still Here, Coloring for the Soul in Times of Grief, a coloring book for grief and healing. It's an intentional coloring book and journal that includes coloring pages along with journal prompts, reflection questions. It's for those who don't necessarily like to talk about their grief. It gives them another outlet to express themselves. I am hosting a launch party next Saturday at the Amani Place, 401 North 35th Street, from 3:30 to 6:30 p.m. for those who would like to come out and learn more. I can be reached at info@coloringforthesoul.com. And also the book can be purchased on Amazon.
All right. Thank you so much, Sherelle. That sounds great. Up next, Carol.
Carol, what the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Good morning, but it's Cheryl.
Okay, so see, there it is. Andrew, you're wrong.
Andrew, you're
wrong.
Yeah, he keeps making these.
I read Cheryl, And he's in my ear saying, "No, it's Carol."
See what I'm saying?
See?
You gotta straighten that up.
Straighten it up,
We've been having a few days.
That's it.
Sure.
Okay, we're going to work on Andrew. It's not my specific business, but I am a realtor with Prolific Realty Group.
Okay.
We are here to help you. We're helping you. I heard your earlier caller talking about credit repair. We have credit repair. We help you get you in your dream home. We do everything because we are trying to bring the city back.
There we go. There we go.
We want to own it instead of renting it.
There it is.
Yes, so I'm going to give out my personal number. If you're interested in anything, 414-305-7880. You can contact me, and I can help you get you to that credit repair or help you get you in your new home.
There you go.
What's that number again?
414-305-7880. With Prolific Realty Group. I'm Cheryl. Thank you.
Thank you, Cheryl. You know what? We've been talking about the unhoused. People need help. She's the perfect person to call.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you can get your credit.
Sure is. Call me.
All right, Cheryl. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Up next, Antoine.
Antoine, what the business is? Can you tell us what the business is?
Great morning.
Great morning.
The business is PWD Computers. We're located at 3800 West Valise Street. We've been in business for over 20 plus years of serving the community, and we are your IT specialist.
Okay.
We provide computer repair, upgrades, business branding, graphic design, videography, networking, and digital surveillance.
Okay.
Also, we got a special steal going. It goes into the end of September, so we got that steal, that PC tune-up. So you're not ready to purchase a new computer? Well, come get the one that you got currently. Let's get it together. So bring it in for virus checks, optimize your startup, all for $99.
Oh, wow. There it is.
Damn, only $99. I'll take that.
I don't know, right?
$99 to get your PC optimized so we can stretch the life, but we also still got the back to school special going, $399 for a solid laptop. Get your kids through school. It's great for people with small businesses, so we've been running that special as well too.
All right, great.
What's the number to reach you?
414-445-5793.
All right.
And we're open Monday through Friday, 10:30 a.m. to 5 p.m.
All right.
Thank you, Antoine.
Thank you.
All right, next up.
No problem.
Next up is Fred.
Fred, what the business is? Can you tell us what the business is? I guess not. We tried. Yeah, I don't know. Who's next? Who's next, Andrew? Okay, because
I
didn't know what
Well,
was it a singing audition or something?
I'm not sure. I think.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know. Maybe that was what it was.
I'm not sure. I'm not. Is he still on the line? Maybe we don't have his correct name. Okay. You tried? He fell asleep. It is early. I mean, it's only 8:00.
Well, you try to help where you can. What the business is on Truth in the Morning, powered by We Energies you can depend on. Again, we encourage you to listen and tune in and log on every Friday morning at 8 a.m. during Truth in the Morning on the award-winning 1017 The Truth to let us know what the business is.
There we
tell us
go.
What the business is?
That's all I'm saying. When we come back, what we talking about, Homer, when we come back?
I'm still stuck on that Al comment. We'll talk about it. The neighborhood thing. There's a new grant that the city of Milwaukee was talking about. So we'll talk about that.
So y'all get your purses and wallets ready.
Yeah, that part. You're gonna learn today.
We'll talk about that when we come back. You're checking us out. It's Truth in the Morning from the American Family Insurance Studios, 1017 The Truth.
The morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Need a way to hype up your day?
Hey, is this Carolyn?
It is.
Congratulations, Carolyn. You just won this.
Congratulations. Woo!
God is good all the time.
What would you do with $5,000?
I'm going to buy my nieces some school clothes because my nephew just passed away.
Aww.
So I'm going to get them some clothes.
Stay tuned into 101.7 The Truth for your chance to be entered into the Gruber Law Office's 5K giveaway. For contest rules, visit 1017thetruth.com.
It's 101.7 The Truth's Dr. Ken Harris for Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. When a customer chooses Pella, one of the most important things to them is honoring that trust and commitment. A lot of customers might have apprehensions about inviting someone out to their home. But when you see the experience and professionalism, you can trust them with bringing your project to life. Their vision is to be the company that people want to do business with. Watching them work from idea to installation gives you the ability to see firsthand the care taken to ensure the Pella experience is complete. When you want long-lasting comfort and reliability, it's easy to trust Pella. Every piece is specifically constructed for you and your home, always designed with innovation and rigorously tested for quality and performance. The Pella team takes pride in constructing quality windows and doors with meticulous attention to every detail. Order by the end of the month and get 0% interest for up to 5 years. Visit PellaWI.com today.
Certain restrictions apply. It's 9/30/2025.
This summer, your wishes take center stage at WishFest at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. Play your favorite games with your Potawatomi Rewards card all summer for over $1 million in prizes and earn entries into the WishFest prize drawings on Friday, September 26th. Your entries from July, August, and September all count. Plus, 5 lucky winners will have their ultimate wish granted. Wish big, win big. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Hey, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. Build a customized renter's policy with American Family Insurance so you can protect your tandem bike on the go. Thief! Oh, he is struggling with that two-seater. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Some exclusions may apply. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Ready to buy your first house, move into your forever home, or simply refinance? At Associated Bank, they've got you. With the right lending plan and guidance, you can achieve your dreams. Your financial goals are closer than you think, and Associated Bank is excited to help you reach them. To learn more about how you can take your first steps in buying your forever home, visit associatedbank.com/lending. That's associatedbank.com/lending. Or ask a banker for details. Subject to credit approval. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Tune in to the award-winning 101.7 The Truth Black Business Give Back Spotlight today, 3:57 between the Tory Lo Show and Truth in the Afternoon with Dr. Ken Harris. Kyle Wallace will be joined by Sensoray Irving, founder and executive director at The Resources and Beyond. They will discuss Irving's efforts in creating family stability for people in Milwaukee and why she opened up a community food pantry to provide the necessary resources to those in need in our community. Once again, that's the Black Business Give Back Spotlight today, 3:57 on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth. Homer?
Yep.
We back at it, and you know what?
What?
This is a great thing that something wonderful is finally happening here for the Milwaukee community.
Mm-hmm.
So let us in on what you were talking about before the break.
Milwaukee launches a $400,000 Good Neighbor grant to strengthen neighborhoods. What does that mean
What does
for
it mean?
you as a citizen here in the city of Milwaukee? It says Milwaukee city leaders are rolling out a new grant program aimed at strengthening communities and reducing violence. The Good Neighbor Grant Fund was announced Wednesday by Alderman Mark Chambers and Scott Spiker, along with Mayor Cavalier Johnson and Executive Director of Safe and Sound, Bridget Whitaker. The $400,000 initiative is supported by the Common Council's led transformation program. And the grants are designed to empower block clubs, neighborhood associations, and resident-led groups to create projects that build safety, unity, and stronger connections across Milwaukee. Alderman Mark Chambers expressed this excitement of the grant and explained how important it is to the community. He says, I saw firsthand the importance and the power of neighbors coming together, Chambers said, whether it's a block party, a cleanup, or just simply watching out for each other. Those moments build pride, safety, and belongings, and that spirit is exactly why this program we're talking about today was created. Alderman Chambers also explains how this grant will be measured in its success. The results we see for itself far is the investment. The results we see for itself so far is the investments because of Safe and Sound. They have their proven track record of just engaging and also their record keeping just to make sure that the residents are doing what they're supposed to do, which is important, and make sure they're doing the checks and balances while they're hosting in order to get the funds. So you got to be doing what the hell you're supposed to be doing,
right,
in order to even apply it. Yeah,
it's truth in the morning,
right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got to say heck.
Well, I just prefer it, but it's okay.
Oh, okay.
No, that's not true. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
This is morning.
So I ain't gonna say that.
Homer.
Al influenced me.
Oh, good night. Good
Applications
night.
will officially open on October 1st. You will be able to apply directly online at the website www.safesound.org or right in person at our Safe and Sound location located at 4422 West Leon Terrace. Safe and Sound, Inc. will help oversee the program. City leaders say the goal is to put resources directly in the hands of residents who know their neighborhoods best. Applications, eligibility details, and instructions on how to apply are now available. So make sure you go to that website, www.safesound.org, and let's get our city together. And that story is compliments of our station here at Good Karma Brand 620 WTMJ.
See, there you go. Family.
That's that. So even then, the cohesiveness is there. You're going to learn today.
Okay. Well, you know what? That's a great program and a great opportunity for many people to work on different projects in the community and get them funded.
Absolutely.
And it's all rolling through Safe and Sound, which has a great reputation.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
They're going to come around and check on you.
And that's it. And as they should. They should, because it's a lot of people that, even though we are in some crisis situations,
right,
it's people that take advantage and try to scam.
And don't handle the business and do the work. Because you got to do the work if you want to be paid.
That part. That part.
You got to do the work.
Hey, one, you know how we get our messages here.
Right.
So shout out to Rhea Grant at Unite WI. She was on hold, but she didn't make it through.
Okay.
She's talking about a family shower that is happening on September 20th, 2025, which is on tomorrow, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., and they're going to be doing food, giveaways, healthy relationship workshops, training, and employment resources are available. Education on topics like breastfeeding, safe sleep practices, health insurance, healthy co-parenting, and it's going down again September 20th, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at 7830 West Good Hope Road at Abundant Faith Church, 7830 West Good Hope Road, on tomorrow, September 20th, from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And they're going to be giving away appliances tomorrow at their family shower. So that's all brought to you by Unite WI, along with some other people. So Bria Grant, keep doing the great work that you're doing.
Yeah, that sounds great. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Now, I wanted to just slide this one in. Because I saw some footage on social media where former President Obama
took a walk.
And first of all, you immediately see all of the Secret Service around.
Right.
It's like, you really want to walk, just walk out here in the park. This is what we do. You know, they're looking at him like, really? But he's walking around. And the response of the people that were in the park, I think they might have been in Chicago. I'm not really sure exactly where they were. But the response of the people in the park was crazy. I mean, they were just like, "Oh my God, are you real?"
Like this is really happening.
Total awe.
That's a respect. You know, that's love and respect.
That is some major love and respect.
Is our former president walking,
right,
just going through the park, taking a walk? You mean like he's normal? He's a human.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you are so protected when you are in those situations, but it's like, no, I want to be able to do normal stuff. I want to go eat at a restaurant. And that's a great thing about him because through his presidency as well, 2 terms, and even after.
He couldn't run no more.
Yeah,
he was going by the rules.
Right. So even when he was in the Oval Office, you know, you would commonly see him when he go to Chicago, just going to restaurants, and just chilling, being with the people.
And I used to love to see him and Joe Biden go out. They made Five Guys famous for me, right? Because they were out there and they were out there shaking hands, and you know, they wasn't running for office. They had already run, but they were like, we hungry, we want some burgers.
That's it. And I think that's what brings connection with people and the people who are in these positions, and to show, like, you know what, we appreciate what you did, the things you tried to do, and you know, you're not gonna win all of the battles, but you know, at least there was an E for effort.
An A for effort, whatever. E.
I want to say, E,
I know, but I want to say he got an A.
Well, you can give him an A for all of the efforts. Okay, what was the buzz for?
But let's, because my question is now that there are these rumors that our current president is going to run again, even though he's not supposed to, according to the laws. But
but he's been changing that at his will.
Well, okay. Well, anyway, people are saying now that they want this ticket. They want 1 or 2 tickets. They either want Obama and Harris, Kamala Harris, or they want Obama and Gavin Newsom as vice president, and Obama as president again. Now, these are these are extraordinary times, right?
Right.
And, you know, Michelle has said he ain't running again no more, y'all.
Right.
And I ain't running, so it ain't going to be going down. But Michelle is out here doing public service announcements and stuff right now, trying to get, you know. So my question is for everyone, what if would you vote for a President Obama and whoever he chooses on his ticket, whether it be Gavin Newsom or Kamala Harris as vice president? Would you vote for Obama to change things around right now? Yep. So, you know, we need to get that in. Hit us up, Truth Talking text line, wherever you at. 232, what's the number?
833 212 1017.
I need that plastered on my forehead.
833 212 1017. And we'll be coming black with what?
We got to sip to that. Sip to that.
We'll see what our Truth Nation got to say, and we can sip to that.
There we go. 1017 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth. Friday Night Lights now officially lives here. 1017 The Truth is the proud home of Marquette Hilltoppers football. Tune in Friday night as the Hilltoppers travel to take on the Oconomowoc Raccoons. Join our coverage starting at 6:30 p.m., leading up to kickoff at 7 p.m. Marquette Hilltoppers football is presented by Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all. And sponsored by Left's Lucky Town, C.G. Schmidt, Capital Insurance Agency, Boyle Fredrickson, Annex Wealth Management, Magic Productions, and Burghardt Sporting Goods.
Immerse yourself in a place where bold ideas are sought after, where all are encouraged to bring their personal flourish. Here, innovation is a way of life. In this city, the beat flows. Together, we're dancing to the rhythm. Forward. Now, it's your turn to grab hold of that energy, where you'll remember not just the meals, the celebrations, or the uncommon coast. What you'll remember is how we made you feel. Come experience Milwaukee, where fresh meets fearless every day.
This is your Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin Community Impact Moment on 1017 The Truth.
And what are some of the ways that you're inspiring people? Because, you know, one of the biggest opportunities, in particular in the African-American community, is access, exposure, and awareness.
For Versity Blood Center of Wisconsin, we've been here 76 years.
Wow.
And our mantra is saving the lives you love. So if someone you love needs a blood transfusion and they're in any hospital in Southeast Wisconsin here, that blood's coming from us. And so we're trying to make sure that we're communicating that, because I think folks maybe don't understand that blood can't be manufactured. And summers are always tough because schools are out and we collect about 20 to 25% of our blood from schools. Mm-hmm. So it's always a day-to-day struggle. We say that the blood that's on the shelves is the blood that saves lives. And a lot of times people are compelled to donate when something bad happens. And our mission and our job is to educate folks so that we can get ahead of the curve and keep 3 days of inventory on the shelves. Mm-hmm. So we're in a decent spot right now, but we're on the streets every day trying to inspire people to join our mission. One of our big projects that we're proud of is Versity on King, which is part of the Thrive on collaboration in the Gimbel Schuster building on Martin Luther King Drive. And next year, we're going to open a destination center there. It'll be a blood donation center, but it'll be more than that, because we've realized that we can't be transactional with our relationships in the Black community. We need to do things that are intentional and that show that we're there to stay. But the reason that we're there is because not enough people that look like us donate. And so for disorders like sickle cell disease that disproportionately affect us, the race can matter. But I like to say that, you know, Black folks have a superpower in their blood. 44% of Black blood donors will have this rare trait that makes their blood more likely to be able to be a match for a sickle cell patient. And that 44%, like that is way higher than what we would find in other races.
To make an impact by donating blood in your community, visit versity.org today.
It's been a quiet ride so far this morning, just general delays. We got the westbound 894 from about 84th Street through the Hale interchange all the way up to National Avenue. Northbound 41 backing up from about Mayfair Road up past Burleigh. Eastbound 94, you're seeing delays from about 68th Street through the Stadium interchange to 35th. The westbound side is slow from about 20th Street all the way to Mitchell Boulevard. 43 and 4394, both directions looking just fine. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast today, partly cloudy skies, slight chance for a shower to the far west, a high of 74 at the lakefront, 78 inland. Tonight, showers and storms likely, mostly cloudy with a low of 63. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 1017 The Truth.
This is Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth.
Truth in the Morning on 1017 The Truth. Bailey Coleman, Homer Blow, right here, the American Family Insurance Studios. And you know what, Homer?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. If President Obama came out and said, I'm running again, y'all, because we got to change this up.
That's right. I would join his campaign.
Look, wear my button, wear my sticker. I don't put bumper stickers on my car, but I will this time.
Right.
Well, I might put it in the window so I can peel it off easy. But I might want one of those. I'll definitely wear the T-shirt. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, absolutely. I got to have all of that, all of the things.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I would vote for that ticket. If President Obama's on top of it, don't matter. Now there's some other politicians that I wouldn't mind if President Obama just refuses to do it. Then, okay. Then I'll consider some other people. So,
and he's of sound mind and body.
Absolutely, he's way younger. He's way younger than the other.
Did you watch his hair change colors? While
I did. I did.
Like, wow,
that's what happens, though.
Yeah.
It is a hugely stressful job.
Yes,
if you're doing it right.
That's right.
Some people look like they've been on a golf course the whole time and they ain't getting no older. They just get. Okay, anyways, let's see. Go to
Bob said, "No more Obama, please," on the YouTube page.
Okay, what's his name?
ATV Bob.
No, okay, great. Security Mike. So, what's your take on this? What do you think?
Good morning, legendary Homer Blow and Billy Coleman.
Good morning.
Well, if Trump able to pull that off, be careful what you wish for, because a number of former presidents can make a comeback. And if Obama's on that ticket, it's a blowout. It's a blowout. All Trump is going to get is the 35%, 37% of the MAGA, and that's it. And I would say, okay, come on, Trump, let's get it going on. Go for that third term, and then here comes Obama and anybody else to blow this guy out. We need a change right now.
Yeah,
we need a change right now.
Yeah,
nothing's getting any better. It's getting a lot worse. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much. There's so many things, so many liberties that are being taken away. And it seems like a lot of people are asleep. You want to get in on this conversation, 833-212-1017. If there is an Obama ticket, don't matter who on the other end of it, would you vote for President Obama? He's not supposed to run for a third term, just like Trump, right. President Trump.
Let's get that poll up, Andrew.
It's not supposed to. There's only supposed to be, we only got 2 terms for a president as things stand right now.
Would you vote for former President Obama again? If he was able to run.
If he was able to run. If he decided, Michelle said, okay, we just going to do this to change this up a little bit. I'm going to let you do it. I ain't happy about it.
Right.
We ain't got no kids to fill up the White House now. They done gone. They ain't coming back. They got their independence. But okay.
You gonna learn today. You gonna learn today.
I just want to know, would you vote for him? Because there's a lot of folks saying, let's get it. Let's go. I'm down.
Right.
I don't know if he would, though. I don't know, but he might feel like he got to.
I feel like I'm fading into the background right now.
What?
Look at me on YouTube. I'm black. I represent the Running Rebels.
And you got that. Why he take your thing from back?
I don't know, but I'm black. I already know
Homer,
I'm black.
Homer, we gonna fix it. We gonna fix it at the commercial break.
I'm just like, I'm fading to black. Okay. Yeah, but
okay.
So, yeah, I'm blackity black.
Okay.
Right
okay. We gonna fix
it. I'm happy with it because that's what I'm like. I'm black.
Let me get to this. Off the Truth Talk and text line at 833-212-1017. Chauncey said, "I'd vote in a heartbeat. I'd vote for Barack." I know that's right.
That's it.
It would be no question.
That's it.
And look, we got 2 votes in my household now. The first 2 terms, I only had 1 vote, mine. But now we got 2 votes.
There you go.
Kendall is an adult now. Let's get it. Come on.
That part.
We going together. Let's do it.
Orange man.
Yes. We would have to make sure. I don't know if there's a way to ensure that, since some people would like to feel like they are, a one-man band in the White House, or that they're dictators. That it would be fair, because they spent this whole time saying that none of the elections were fair, even though they won. How's that work? Okay, True Talking text line, Winky Blue.
Hey, good morning to you.
We know what Winky gonna say. Go ahead, Wiki.
Good morning to you guys.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Okay, go ahead, Wiki. Go ahead.
I was listening to Homer say he's blacker than black, but he ain't Kodak black or Flavor Flav black. So he so when he's saying blacker than black. But anyway, listen.
Okay.
I could never find myself voting for Barack Obama again. I did it twice. All right. First, because I felt that it was a necessity, a need. But then, as I got a little older and analyzed what was really going on, I recognized something. And, one reason why I would never vote for him again, because he pushed the LGBTQ right down our throats. And you see, remember when he signed that health care bill? Remember that? And there was a little boy in a nice suit. Remember that little boy that came out? Because parents a kid could stay on the parents' deal until they were 26. And there was a little boy right there with a nice suit. Have you seen that little boy lately? They took that little boy and made him a she. I mean, a real all-the-way she.
Okay.
That little fella.
Okay. Hold on.
So I could never. I could no. You saying okay?
No. Yeah. There we go. See, I cannot do like the hearsay kind of thing, and we don't have. I can't. That ain't me. Mm-hmm. And am I liberal? What you think? Okay. I'm just not trying to hear all that this morning. This is Love and Light.
Yeah.
This is just, okay, you can't vote for him again. Okay, great. And
62% on the YouTube poll said yes, they would.
Yeah. And you can't vote for him. Okay. I don't know. What irks me is that our people don't see what's happening. They're going to have to experience it. And I have people in my own family. Unfortunately, I have to hide them on Facebook, but don't tell them. But I have people in my own family that don't see, they don't understand, they don't get it.
Right.
Like, are you better now? Are things better now? What about, possibly your other brown relatives or whatever?
That's right.
Are they better? Are they being shipped places that they ain't even from?
Right.
Ain't never even heard of? They're Americans. What is going on that our people don't see? Certain things are happening, and you could be labeled and shipped out.
Yep.
And what is it? What when somebody don't like you? My mama said they don't like you. They ain't cutting your check. Keep pushing it on. Keep going about your business.
I sip to that.
That's all I'm saying. It's time for that, too. Let's go and sip to it. It's another Sip to That Friday, brought to you by our good friends at Potawatomi Casino and Hotel, Milwaukee's top gaming destination.
That part.
I love going to Potto.
Hey, I'll sip to that.
Call 833-212-1017 and let us know what you're sipping to this weekend.
Do they still got the crab legs at the restaurant?
You know what? I think they do.
I sip twice to that.
Man, you know what? I tell you what.
Here.
I'll sip to that too. 833-212-1017. What else?
What you got to sip to? What you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
You want to sip to? Call us. Let us know.
Yeah, because I'm sipping to something. I'm sipping to it just being Friday.
I'll sip to that.
See, I don't even have. I just sipped all my water out and everything.
At least my cup brings some color black to me on the screen.
What they talking about on the YouTube channel?
Gabe Williams said, nope, no more buffet.
What? The buffet gone at Potto? But you know what?
It could have been because I saw some people that looked like me or some women, and they were putting the crab legs in their purse. Like literally, they handbag because it was big.
What?
Yeah, and they were.
See,
they were.
They mess it up for everybody.
Yeah.
I had a great time doing that. But you know what? Straight up. Okay, it wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't me. That's not true. Okay, so but you know what? Let's just sip to the fact that Potto has great food down there. They have great food down there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no matter where you eat. Okay.
Yeah.
Right there.
And I'll sip to that. They got great hotel rooms. I'll sip to that.
We're going to do more sipping after the break. You're checking out Truth in the Morning with Bailey Coleman and Homer Blow on the award-winning 101.7 The Truth.
You're listening to Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
So let me ask you, when the government, and again, I'm doing the air quotes, tightens the belt, who's standing underneath the belt when it snaps back?
This is The Truth Unfiltered with Denise Thomas and Dr. Ken Harris.
Don't want you to agree. Honestly, should I be transparent? I don't really care if you agree. I, like you, want to be heard.
Sundays starting at 7 on 620 WTMJ and Mondays at 6 on 101.7 The Truth.
Pull up to Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee and shoot your shot at big wins for Sweet Ticket September. Play with your rewards card for entries. Score triple on drawing Thursday. Win slam dunk prizes like cash, reward plate, and tickets to see the Milwaukee Bucks in action. Sweet Ticket September. You ready for this? Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 5 and 20%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. Visit amfam.com to learn more. American Family Mutual Insurance Company SI and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
School's back in session. Kids have their backpacks, school supplies, and new clothes. But are you ready as a parent? Families are the single most important factor in a child's academic success. This year, get to know your child's teachers. Stay engaged with their learning. Don't be shy about asking questions along the way. Because as a parent, you are your child's first and most important teacher. Learn more about how City Forward Collective is helping families, students, and schools thrive at cityforwardcollective.org.
Talk to these people in terms of how do I register for this program despite my reservations and my previous experiences of rejection?
Yes, I tell anybody and everybody that you can buy a house. It may take somebody longer than the other person depending on what your circumstances is with your credit and income and affordability, but you can purchase a house. The first step would be is to register for our program. You can come to our office, 7830 West Burleigh Street, or you can give us a call at 414-461-6330, or just go onto our website, hri-wi.org. Register for the first-time home buyer education workshop. That's going to be your first step to home ownership. During that class, you're going to learn everything that you need to know from A to Z, how to get approved for a house, how to look for a house and put an accepted offer, and how to close on a home.
This is Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
Straight from the American Family Insurance Studios, Homer Blow, Bailey Coleman, 101.7 The Truth.
Well, you know what? Before we close out the segment,
okay,
I want to sip to you, Bailey Coleman.
Oh, I'm sipping to you all day, Homer.
It's always a pleasure and honor, and we've been knowing each other for decades. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Homer, let's keep it a little.
I'm sorry. We've been knowing each other for a long time. Let's just say that. Y'all figure it out. Y'all put the careers together. Y'all figure that out. But I want to sip to you for always being your true self, always just being real. You know what I mean? And understanding the community, the work environments, and the careers that you've built. You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of love and respect owed to you, in my opinion. And I'm happy when I see people give you the love and respect.
And I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate that.
I sip to that.
I sip to that with you too. Ditto, my brother.
There we go.
Ditto.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Let's sip to that. Oh, I still had a little coffee left in there.
See, so now you can wrap up the segment.
All right. There we go. This has been Sip to That Friday, brought to you by Potawatomi Casino and Hotel. Shout out to all my friends that be out there every day.
Yeah.
I got friends out there every day.
That part.
And they come, I won. All right, send me a couple dollars. Show me that love. Show
Right,
me that
there you go. Where is the love? I can't sing, but
then all of a sudden they got to get off the phone.
Right.
But I don't know about that. What is that, huh?
But you gonna learn today.
So look,
Obama.
Everybody's still jumping in on the Obama thing. We got a few more minutes left here. Let's keep talking about it because, folks, if you want to get in, you want to express, will you or would you vote for a Democratic ticket with President Obama at the top?
Right now, on the poll, we got 76% saying yes, they would.
Wow, 76%.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Oh, we're missing a percent from Winky Blue.
Well, whatever. 833-212-1017. You want to get in on this conversation. You want to express your what you would do. Because there are some people like Winky. Mm-hmm. They have, their opinions are valid.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. No, I'm just kidding, Winky. I'm just kidding. I understand. Here's what I understand. I understand that everybody is not always everybody's cup of tea.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Everybody's not always everybody's cup of tea. I get it. I get it. Mm-hmm. So if you don't want to vote for him, fine. But I want you to understand, it's not just President Obama, but how things are going.
Right.
It ain't got to be President Obama.
Mm-hmm.
But someone,
Yeah.
Because we missed out this time. We did not. Now, when it was Biden-Harris, we dodged a bullet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We dodged a bullet.
Right.
Now we back.
That's right.
With your cousin in him. And how's it going? First we got dosed.
Yeah.
And there's
CDC, just everybody just, and then these people put in that, in my opinion, are incompetent to be in those positions. Like, they don't even know, and they blunder, and it shows like every day. Like, I don't know. That blind support that they get and they give to him, I just can't understand it, but I can, because it really shows you who a lot of the world really is. You know what I mean? And a lot of these communities that pretend to accept us and put us in the mix and, no, we get it. It's like, do you really? Because now you got a chance to pull your sheet off and you're
did you
exposing
say
yourself. Yep. Yep.
Look at that Freudian slip.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He didn't say that, everybody.
Yep. I said it.
It just seems that, people that support him that are of color, there's no loyalty but he doesn't. To be honest, he's not loyal to anybody.
Right.
I'm like, he's not loyal to nobody. And I guess, my question is to these companies that are loyal or that are bowing down.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Right.
Because what's he going to do?
I'm telling you, at the moment that you disagree with him, he's going to ostracize you. And it's like,
And I think that's
they're the
where
worst company in the world.
Here's the thing. That's where it started. Like in the first administration. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
He would ostracize you.
Yep.
And for the Democrats, it was like, whatever.
Right.
But for the people in his own party, it was like, this is crazy. We can't do that. And it all started there for a minutia. Because, okay, he's going to run somebody against you. Right. You might lose your job. You might lose your job anyway if you ain't doing it.
Right.
So, so that was the big scare. And now it's
we are going to hell in a handbasket, and it's just not enough room for everybody to fit. Because again, when it's like a kid throwing a tantrum, when anything doesn't go that child's way, they throw tantrums.
Yeah.
And anybody that has had to deal with that when raising your children, you said, oh, no, I'm going to put this in check.
Yeah.
What you're not going to do. You're not going to be able to do this.
Yeah.
Every time something doesn't go your way, you're going to call yourself falling down and all that. No, we ain't doing that.
Not that.
We ain't doing that. But we have a lot of people in our society that are saying it's okay. He's still right. Even though it's affecting them.
Right.
Even though they were dancing around with their hats on stage and saying, we're for him. And now we see deportation going on, and those same people crying, talking about why I'm an American. How do you flip the script on me? So, it's the FAA-FO.
Okay, got one off the True Talking text line. It's Radcliffe. Radcliffe says the reason why we have Trump, the reason why we have another Trump term is because of people like Winky Blue. I understand Barack Obama being president for everyone. Yeah, he was a president for everyone. Mm-hmm. If you look at the video I was talking about, it wasn't, I think there might have been one black person that came up to him.
Right.
Yeah, everybody else was white.
Right.
And loving him. Older white people, too.
And I think some people take a false narrative from some people. Like when people talk about these different bills and what this bill will mean, most of the people who comment on that haven't even read the bill.
Right.
Because the bill is 2,400 pages long.
Yes.
And no, people have gotten used to writing on Instagram and all of that. You got this little blurb and that's it.
Right.
So you ain't even read through. You haven't read through the big, beautiful bill and realize all of the damage that is going to happen
when they have to start taking their parents out of the nursing homes that they're in. Because the Medicaid done got cut. It's getting cut. It's going away.
When they ask you if you've been living in Section 8 housing or one of these things for 2 years or longer, and you get a 90-day eviction notice.
Right. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
Oh, it's going to set in.
Yeah. Let me take one more off the Truth and Talking text line. Kirby, shout out to Kirby. I would vote for him. She's talking about President Obama with the quickness. The current administration is off the hinges with corruption. Man, they getting money, taking parts of other companies, all kinds of stuff. And hey, who's there to stop it? We about to get out of here.
Yeah, I got a shout out to everybody who will be coming to the Homer Blow Foundation, Inc. nonprofit 501c3 volunteer appreciation celebration, who helped out at the birthday party for the kids, the 31st annual this year.
I love it when you do that too. I love that.
We had over 3,500 people this year, so
I love it when you do that.
Thank you.
That birthday party, that's the thing.
Thank you. Thank you. And it's from the heart. It's from the heart.
It is. Yeah,
so that's fine.
Okay. Before I go, I just want to. I'll be on next week, y'all. So look out for me. Follow me on Facebook.
Yeah, I'll be on
Bailey Coleman
filling in for Kyle next week, Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
And then I come back to the morning on Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay. I'll be in the morning sometime next week. So look. Let me say this real quick. I want to thank everybody for the love and the support and the condolences with the passing of my brother. And may he rest in heaven in peace. Bailey Coleman, Homer Blow. Another edition of Truth in the Morning on 101.7 The Truth.
1017 The Truth Black Business Give Back Spotlight this Friday.